Day 88. Free from guilt. Psalm 32 verse 5. I acknowledged my sin. I didn't keep my wrongdoing a secret. I said, I confessed my rebellion to the Lord, and you wiped my slate clean. When we admit our mistakes, God let new beginnings sprout out of our brokenness. Free from guilt. Let's face it, not many of us can honestly claim we've never taken something that wasn't ours. Maybe when we were kids it was a toy or a few coins from a table, and later on it could have been something bigger and more serious. Sometimes it happens because of a challenge from friends or just a moment of bad judgment. But even if it feels minor or petty, that guilt often sticks with us like bubble gum on the bottom of a shoe. Sometimes we try to escape it by brushing it off or saying things like, "Oh, it wasn't that bad," or "everyone does it." But you know what? That behavior turns into a rotten apple in the fruit basket of our minds. Little by little, those guilt worms chip away at our self-esteem and confidence. It's like we're convinced the whole world is aware of the mess in our heads and hearts. On top of that, it impacts every relationship we have. We cannot look God in the eye. We may be fooling others, but deep down we know God knows. Even if we think we've hidden it well, that guilt worm shows up in our actions, our connections with others, and how we view ourselves. When you don't deal with it, it's like your soul starts to develop calluses. And then, to make things worse, a nasty little voice starts chattering away in your head. Don't worry, they didn't catch you last time and they won't this time. No one will find out. So you manage to slip by with a minor misstep, and before you know it, you're feeling bolder, thinking, let's see how far I can push it this time. Before these folks even realize it, that first little mistake has spiraled into bigger and riskier decisions. It turns into this adrenaline rush, the excitement of not getting caught. But ultimately, it catches up with you. David, the man after God's own heart, definitely had his share of mistakes. He messed up a few times, but in Psalm 32, he shares an important truth about finding true freedom. It's all about confessing your guilt. It's not just about admitting you were wrong. It's about coming to God and sharing everything with Him. He talks about the relief that comes with it. You have forgotten my debt. It goes beyond just saying sorry. It's about truly recognizing your guilt and deciding to make things right when you can. Maybe it's time to ask someone for forgiveness. Perhaps you need to return something or fix a situation. It might feel awkward, but the freedom it brings is beyond words. That weight you've been carrying, that rotten apple in your mind, gets tossed aside. You rise up again. And what's on the other side? Verse 10 says, those who trust in the Lord, He surrounds them with His love. Every sin is a human attempt to fill a hole in the soul that only God can truly satisfy. Something to ponder. Why do you think we occasionally do such silly things? How can we steer clear of this? How can we learn from our mistakes and move on? Lord, I come to you with my debt. I'm done trying to hide or make excuses. Please help me to confess it to you, to make it right, and to find freedom. Thank you for your love that surrounds me. Amen. Never ever can you do, could you have done, or will you be able to do something that God won't forgive? Take it to Him and find peace in His surrounding love. Love and regards, Shalom.